What's up, guys? Jinx here with the special P&P update. Twitter is an amazing resource. It can be used to break news, interact with celebrities, and tweet high thoughts at 3 a.m. Unfortunately enough, we're able to search back through old tweets by anyone, from the president to ourselves. So once again, these guys dug up some of my old tweets and are having me explain them. So let's just do this shit. I read that plants like music. I just copped some houseplants, hope they're into Dipset. But the crazy shit is, I was just thinking the other day, all those plants died. Every one of them, they all died. I was actually at like wherever you get plants from the other day, and I was like, yo, how do I keep my plants alive? I don't think it was a Dipset that killed them. I think I drowned them with water, but I don't think Cameron helped at all. So, fuck. The standard aspect of festivals is running across a pack of bros, exchanging slang, trying their best to say it the way that they heard it. Yeah, it's like you go to festivals, you can always tell who you're gonna run into. It's usually like the bros. They're definitely like, they've been working out all morning. They usually have some type of American flag type something, like usually a tank top of sorts, some type of fanny pack. Those glasses that are like reflective and have different colors on them, or they wear them backwards with the drawstring. It's like a formula. And then everything is fire, everything is lit. It's just like take the Twitter shit and then like funnel it through a human being. So if you go to any festival, expect to run into these guys. Usually they're shotgunning beers. 50-50 on how it's gonna play out. New York Knicks 98-99 away jersey select the top 20 toughest articles of clothing ever made. So actually supposed to follow this tweet up with the list of the other 19 articles. Like one is Timberland for sure. I don't know if the do-rag counts, but one's definitely the polo Scully, like the Scully, like the little polo man. What else is in there? I'd say like an Averex jacket for sure. The like selection between like an Aniche shirt, an old like academic shirt. Like this is chapter of like when Ella was starting to fade out and like DMX was coming in. Like that to me is like the era where people were dressing like just like goons all the time, and it was the best ever. So yeah, the Knicks jersey's in that, and let it be a Spreewell jersey. Like, yeah, I'm a Sampha stan. I am. They're like, who even picked this one? Like, what the fuck? This is very obvious. Like, yeah, John. I'm clearly a fan of Sampha. Like, if you guys heard the album, fucking cry. You can't slander Diddy, man. I know for a fact that there are kids graduating Howard that have profited off the doors that he's opened. So I said this today that they gave Diddy, I want to say, an honorary degree, and I think he did the commencement speech at Howard. He just dropped the doc. You can't slander him. Like, you may not like some of the things he's done, but Diddy managed to like come in the game, help to define hip hop, and then like have a point in time where like he was kind of corny, and then it was weird. He like tripled down on it, and he was cool. Like I watched P2000 when that happened. I think that was a song. I remember thinking this shit's whack. I watched that shit like a couple months ago. It's not whack. He's definitely like, he's just the beat is crazy. His bars are dope. He's wearing like this like metallic sequins like muscle shirt. That's whack. But everything else in it's kind of cool. Like he's just been around too long, like 30 years. You're not going to get rid of him at all, and he's legitimately not going to stop because he can't stop. I know that was whack. I'm sorry. That was whack. I most definitely had the Space Jam soundtrack as a kid. Blew my mind as an adult to find out that Hove wrote the Bugs Bunny raps. I definitely had this soundtrack. I did. And I didn't pay for it. I stole it from a friend. I guess friend is maybe not a fair word if I'm stealing from him. But yeah, I was just like, okay, Bugs Bunny's rapping, sick. And then to find out later that Jay-Z wrote it, it's like, this motherfucker's everywhere. And it's also at a time where it feels weird that Jay-Z wrote this. Like, Jay-Z's still very much drug Jay-Z. Very much like leaving behind criminal life, still talking street shit. Like, the idea that they put him into a kid's movie is kind of wild. But get the check, however, get the money. So yeah, those are my tweets. If you think this shit's weird, you probably shouldn't follow me. It's a lot of this stuff, and it is usually at 3 a.m. Yeah, the high hours. So, all right, I'm fucking leaving. This is enough. I'm done.